Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's Rachel of GatheredPlans. I hope you're all doing well. I have this beautiful Autumn Days kit by Crafts by Thaowie, and she is a part of the Black Friday, Small Business Saturday, and Cyber Monday sale this weekend. So just like a lot of other shops are participating in the sales, she is as well, and she is offering 20% off of her shop. She's also doing something incredibly generous where she is picking giveaways or picking winners for a giveaway, and I think she's doing it every day this weekend, where the winner will get a full refund on their order. So that's super sweet and super cool, very generous. So be sure to check that out. Her Instagram has a lot of information as well. I do share as much as possible on my feed as well as my stories, so be sure to check that out. Yeah, anyway, she's got a lot of like tiered freebies and partnered with other shops to share freebies, and I just think it's really, really cool. And there are some beautiful freebies out there. I love when freebies are functional. Huge fan of that because I feel like I get the most use out of them. So I'm looking at my spread right now, and going into this kit, I really was trying to pull in more of the teal and yellow, hence why I got the mustard yellow layering add-on sheet versus I think the other one was like a teal one, but I figured since there was already a lot of teal in like the bottom washi and stuff and full boxes, I was really trying to pull in more of the mustard yellow because the other yellows in the kit are like lighter. And I think I was trying to aim for only using a brown box like once a week, or sorry, once a day, but I totally failed. And on the second half, I didn't pull in any brown boxes. So that's what happens when you flip your planner and, you know, you only see like one half of the week. Totally made a boo-boo, and they kind of look like two different spreads in a way. I don't know, I'm kind of bummed. Looking at this now, I wish I didn't forget to do that, but I kind of just get into this rut. Or get super focused when I'm planning. And also the other thing is I do plan in segments. So I do plan with like putting my base down, and then I'll do the first half and then I'll do the second half. So that's kind of my process. It works for me because I try to step away every once in a while because I am so busy and I don't like to, sometimes I get in my own head and I'm such a perfectionist, and I feel like if my spread isn't going well, I overthink things, and so that's why I need to step away every once in a while, and that's just been something that's worked for me. Okay, so let's see. I did ask for some questions on my Instagram for my last video. I'm going to go ahead and kind of piggyback off of that, and I totally took this idea from Lauren. I know that she fast forwards her day cover deco like 800 times, and you guys have given me feedback saying you like seeing the process, so I'm going to try to keep this up. All right, so I think her name is Cecival. I think that's her Instagram name. She asked me 2 questions. So the first question is, do you paint your nails seasonally? Example, pastels in spring, vampy in fall. So personally, if I could, I mean, I'm sure I can do whatever nail color I want to my nails, right? But I don't mind doing darker nail colors all year round. However, I do naturally kind of vibe with the seasons. So during spring and summer, I'll typically do like a lot of pinks and neutrals, just lighter colors, but I won't really ever do anything bright. And then during fall and winter, I certainly gravitate towards the fall colors, like a lot of browns, burgundies. I love like navy blues. I love black. I love, what's the other one? Like hunter green, like forest green, so pretty. I love wearing those in like the fall and winter. So kind of, yeah, but to be honest, all year round, I'll pretty much stay with my staples of like lots of neutrals, browns, and pinks and things like that. Okay, so she also asked, what are Jace's favorite kinds of toys? Balls, rope, frisbee. He loves squeaky toys. So this is really funny. So I usually get him like a box or like a bundle of toys. I've given up. Like I've done the bark box, expensive toys, Kong. He demolishes everything. Like my dog is very, very meticulous and great. Like he had a Kevlar toy and he managed to pick one thread and unravel the entire thing. Kevlar, you guys. Kevlar, okay? It's a military grade material. So I just was like, you know what, forget it. At this point, I am not going to spend too much money on something that's just going to get destroyed. But truly, I'd much rather him destroy toys than like destroying shoes or furniture or anything in the house, you know? So, and that's kind of the point. Like dogs need to run around. They need to tear things apart. That's just a part of who they are and their nature. Like that's something that is very important for them to have. So with him, I do get like a bundle of like squeak toys, and It's so funny because it looks like a crime scene. Every time I go to see, like after I give him a squeak toy, it might last for like 20 minutes, if that. And for like the first 10 minutes, all I hear is him squeaking, like running around squeaking and just going crazy and throwing it around. And it's the cutest thing in the entire world. I love it so much. I love seeing him happy. But then the aftermath of that is he literally kills the toy, and it is like his job. It is his job to pull out all of the stuffing from the toy, and it looks like a crime scene. He is a serial squeak toy killer. Like, that's literally my dog. But it's so funny. Like, I don't mind cleaning it either. Like, I know some people might get irritated for like cleaning up like broken toys and just like fluff everywhere and stuffing, and I don't mind it at all. Like, it's entertaining to me. I think it's cute. Like, it makes me happy to see that he's enjoying himself. But yeah, he loves squeak toys, and he loves to tear the insides out of all of his squeak toys. Thankfully, he doesn't swallow the squeaker. He just likes to pop it. Like, that's the challenge for him, is popping the squeaker. And then he takes all the stuffing out, all the guts is what I like to call it. And then the other toy that he loves, like, he loves the sound of like plastic. So honestly, this sounds so silly. Like, this is like a dog mom thing. I think. Let me know if you're a dog parent. Please don't leave me hanging. But he he loves water bottles, or just like any bottle, right? So what I'll do is, if I like drink out of a water bottle, or like if I have like a soda or something, I will save the bottle, rinse it out. I'll take off the plastic wrapping, and then like he goes to town and he just loves that plastic sound. There are toys made out of that where it's just covered in, like, they will put a bottle inside like a fuzzy like stuffed animal or something, and that will be the toy. So it does the same effect with that plastic sound, and he loves that. It's a cheap, free kind of toy, so I'll take it. So that's his other thing, and he also just loves. I don't like ropes as much, just because he destroys them, and the string is everywhere. Like, there are small pieces of rope everywhere, and I just get nervous that he does swallow that. So I did get him recently this toy that's like it's kind of like a tug of war toy, but it's not a rope. And it's so funny because it's big. It's like, it's so long and like an awkward shape, and him trying to like carry it with his mouth, it's like dragging on the floor, and his head is going everywhere, and it's just the funniest thing ever. But yeah, I totally just went on a huge tangent talking about my dog. So yeah, thank you so much for that question. I really love that one. So really quickly, I want to talk about the base. I did switch out the brown headers on the first row to the patterned ones. Again, I realized I didn't want to pull in as much of the brown. Also, a little trick that I've been doing is, if I'm going to cover so you see like the month section where the circle has like the florals coming out of it. It was a part of the deco sheet. What I like doing is, if I'm going to cover a part of the florals, I do like to cut that part out and just cover it with like the boots there, so I can salvage the other florals and use them elsewhere. I did that in a previous spread as well, and I felt like that was just a way to save the extra leafy parts, especially if you're trying to be mindful of how much deco you can purchase and have. And yeah, so I switched out my nails. I have this like phase every once in a while where I really love and want long nails, and I will keep up with them for like a couple of weeks, and then I just can't anymore. Like, I'm truly just it's just really challenging to keep up with, and it's like a world's difference trying to type and stuff. And since I'm coming out of training with my job, I definitely cannot manage them anymore. It's not going to be feasible with typing as fast as I'm going to be needing to. And it's just a huge difference. Like, I don't know if you guys can manage long nails all year round. Seriously, mad respect. Like, I have a lot of respect for you. I can't do that. It's very challenging, and it just gets on my nerves. I do love it. They're so, so gorgeous and pretty, and I keep them maintained. I keep them clean. Like, I do all of that, but it's just certainly hard to like do regular things with sometimes. And surprisingly, for how like natural and thin the black ones were, they didn't crack or break or anything. I took them off because I just cut it anymore. So yeah, it's totally random. Okay, so on the base, the November script, that is from Paper Trail Plans. Be sure to shop her as well. All of these shops I'm going to mention are pretty much a part of a Black Friday sale, so definitely check them out. All of my accents and florals and such, and like leaves, are all from Honey Inked. And then a lot of my garlands are from Sadie Stickers. And let's see. Yeah, I think that's it for now. All right, so On Monday, I wanted to mark Hello November. The Hello November script, that is from Letters to Apollo. Pulled in a banner. All my icons are from White Deer Stationery or Crafts by Thaowie. I did pull in the yellow colorway White Deer Stationery icons because I felt like they matched pretty perfectly. They're very neutral naturally, and then there's yellow in this kit as well. To mark all of my meetings, I pulled in the half lace circles, and then I alternated between the mustard foiled yellow ones and then the other 3 that came with the kit. Let's see. Got this trick again from Lauren where I put in some florals in the clipboards. I actually didn't really care to use the clipboards very much because I felt like they were too small to write in, so I didn't really have a reason to use them. But since I've seen Lauren, put in florals in there to make it look like it's part of the kit, it's just kind of like reinvigorated my desire to use the clipboards, if that makes any sense. Yeah, so I did a self-care shower. That girl is from Crafts by Thaowie. I thought that was really perfect and fitting, and then I had therapy as well. So on Tuesday, I had coffee, and then I think I was just trying to write like me time or something, but I ran out of space. Totally forgot that the foiled add-on sheet had icons on it, so I was pulling from my collection, and then I was like, oh wait, I have icons here too. I also made that mistake because I forgot that there are colored icons in Tao's kits, so I totally forgot to pull them in, and they were yellow ones, so you'll see me kind of switch those out later on, and I tried to use them mostly in the second half of the week, so that kind of was a bummer. I forgot to pull in brown boxes on the second half, and then I also only pulled in the yellow icons that came with the kit on the second half. So I was kind of all over the place. But despite that, I really love how the spread turned out. I haven't used garlands consistently in a while. I try to maybe just use like the small ones in corners, but I've been trying to be more intentional about using them because for a while, before they got really big, I was using garlands a lot. And then, I feel like every shop was coming out with garlands and I kind of got like tired of using them. And I was like I felt kind of like I didn't feel inspired to use them anymore because I was trying to find different ways to use them. And, I just wanted something different because when you're doing something for so long and you kind of want to do a different kind of like style or layering or something like that, if that makes any sense. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying, but that's just kind of how my brain works. And I'm so glad to be back into using them again because this kit did have some garlands like you can see in the checklist here on the sidebar. I totally wanted to work with that kind of style and design and pull that into the rest of the week. Okay, so on Tuesday, I also marked my meeting. I was in my feelings, so I just used some florals to go ahead and mark that. Let's see. My sister came over. I used a house icon from Crafts by Thaowie, and also love these pile leaves from Honey Inked, the ones under the house there. They're so beautiful. I love them. It looks like they're just falling and flowing, and they look amazing. I went on a ride, and then I've been trimming the bottom of the columns where there are no full boxes with some florals, and then also just pulling in the same kind of deco with the lace and doilies as the day cover, so it kind of matches as well. All right, so on Wednesday, I just wanted to mark that I made waffles, and I pulled in some utensils in a cup from White Deer Stationery. I also had a meeting. I also pulled in the leaf swoops from Sadie Stickers to pull into the corners, and you'll see that I tried to remember to do that also in the second half. I forgot to do that because I really need to flip my planner more often so I can see both sides and ensure that things are cohesive. And yeah, it's just I just always forget. Okay, so again, I marked all my meetings the same way using the clipboards from White Deer Stationery and the half lace circles. I mixed the ones from the layering add-on and then the ones that came with the kit. That is like a leaf swoop from Sadie Stickers or Garland. And then let's see here. Oh yeah, so I have like, I don't know, I think we were talking about this in the live with Lauren and Tay earlier today, but we were talking about kind of having piles of stickers on our desk, and it kind of becomes like that, like when you film too. I'm sure it's the same way if you don't film and you still plan. I don't know, maybe you're just more organized than we are. But I certainly was initially, and I tried to keep a system going, and then kind of like this summer, it just all, got messy all over again. So what I do is I end up having piles of like certain things. Like I'll have a pile of just like gold boxes and then silver and rose gold, but I'll have them alternating. So they're stacked on top of each other, but they're alternating so I can pull the foil color as easily as possible. And then that's kind of what I do with like my themed stickers and accent stickers, etc. from Honey Inked. So there's that. I'm going to switch out that nail polish sticker with the yellow icon that came with the kit later on, because I totally forgot, like I said, that I had actual colored icons that match her kits, and that's what she's known for, so I totally forgot about that. Really quickly, I did pull in the square with all the florals that was a part of the deco sheet, but I did layer one of her square scallop boxes on top so it had a border. And then I walked Jace, and I used the custom Jace sticker from Panda Bear Design. And then I just talked on the phone with a friend, and then I also just relaxed that night. I also cut up a lot of the honey inked dots. I know it's a lot of work, but I totally love cutting them up so they can kind of fit in the area that I want them to. I just think it looks more intentional, and it just flows better. Okay, so on Thursday, it was a really, really rainy day, and I just want any excuse to use that super adorable umbrella sticker from White Deer Stationery. They are the cutest thing in the entire world, and I always forget to pull them in, but I just want an excuse to use them, and now I have rain boots, so that's going to be even cuter to use. Really love what I did here. So I also trimmed off like the side of the sticker sheet there, so I can lay this down and have it just stick to the sticker paper and then reuse it later. But I loved flushing this. I've just loved flushing circles to the bottom of like a column. I think it looks so good when it's flushed and it kind of has like an end. I think it looks cool. I don't know. I had a meeting this day. I also read and had coffee. I also filmed a plan with me, and then I walked Jace. So just using a lot of florals here, and I'm tucking in another one of the doilies behind this because I wanted some of that accent throughout the week. And so I just marked taking Jace on a walk, and then I also had a bath and wine, and the wine glass I'll pull in shortly. That is from Dash of Sun Designs. And I do have discount codes for a lot of the shops, by the way, in the description bar below, so be sure to check them out. But since it is since it is Black Friday, Small Business Saturday, and Cyber Monday weekend, a lot of these shops have their own large sales, and this is going to be the largest sale you'll see all year, so definitely take advantage of it as much as possible. If you didn't know, there is a Google spreadsheet that I created last year for Black Friday and Cyber Monday and such, and it basically just has all of the shops. And this year, Danny, she was super kind and actually just copied my spreadsheet from last year and updated it for this year, and then made it open to everybody to go ahead and just add their shop information and all the information. So it's kind of putting the workload onto the community, which is really cool and nice. So that way people, especially shop owners, can update information as necessary. So I will try to remember to put that in the description bar below so you can check that out. Almost tripped on my words there. Yeah. I'm so out of breath. I don't know why I'm like winded. I think it's because I just ate leftovers from Thanksgiving and I'm just like tired, you know? You know how that feeling is, you know? Okay, let's see. So on Friday, I read and relaxed. And those stack of books, by the way, from Crafts by Thaowie, they are so adorable. I had a meeting, and also these little pumpkins I'm pulling in, those are from Sadie Stickers, $2 Tuesday. And then I also uploaded a plan with me, so I used a laptop that came with a kit, I believe. And here I'm using the other half circle that I trimmed on Thursday just to have as a floral background, and I didn't want to waste it. So I try to do that as I'll trim like some of the florals and leaves, and I'll still tuck them behind stuff so they don't end up going to waste. And it looks good because you kind of can make things look fuller and just, you know, be more intentional about where things go. Okay, let me see if I can answer this last question. So Haley Ann asked, favorite holiday to plan and favorite holiday in general. So I would say my favorite holiday is Thanksgiving because I think for me it's because like come Christmas time, I feel like I'm eating the same food usually too, because of like, you know, the holiday meals and dishes. But Thanksgiving for us and my family has always been kind of unique, where we do something kind of different. I think one year we did like seafood, another year we do it like a specific culture, or like we try to switch things up where we try to make different dishes from different countries, and it's just really fun. It's not like your traditional stuffing, turkey, ham, mashed potatoes, like etc. Don't get me wrong, my mom will still make like some of your specific staples. Like she loves green bean casserole, and I love mashed potatoes. So those are like staples that we always do. But then we'll also do like a Filipino dish, and then we might do something super random. Like this year I made Italian appetizers, which is just something that I've been like really into lately. But yeah, so like we will do stuff like that, and I just think that's kind of what makes it fun, and doing themes and different cultures and dishes. It's just exciting, and you can kind of play around with dishes and just make a whole party out of it. So that's really cool. I also love Thanksgiving because of all the food you get to eat. And fall is my favorite season, so that's really why for me. It's not too like cold outside, but it's also not like really hot where after you're done eating you can go on walks, because I like doing that. I love going on walks after eating. Like, I don't like to just sit still. And yeah, so that's my favorite holiday. I will say my favorite holiday to plan. My favorite holiday to plan. Oh, that's a tough one. I would probably say Christmas. I think Christmas is just like a very cute holiday to plan, and it can go both ways. Like, I've done very like doodly cutesy Christmas spreads, but then I've also done some like really like classy high-end looking spreads, and I think that's kind of what I'm going to try to do this year. But I love all of the different accents that come with Christmas, because you can do snowflakes, but I love the little gingerbread men. I think they're like the cutest sticker in the entire world. Candy canes, and I love that. And I think what got my excitement for like decorating like spreads for Christmas is when I did the White Deer Stationery little trees, and then I would use the dot banners from Honey Inked, and that's kind of when garlands started to kind of get really, really popular. Is I would use those dot banners to trim the tree like they were ornaments on the tree, and like they were foiled, so it looked really cute when you would like move the paper and you can see all the foiling accents. So that's kind of why I love like Christmas, because I feel like it's just so cute and fun to decorate with a different kind of like $2 Tuesday accents and themed stickers. I think that's what makes it really unique and fun. So I would say that's my favorite holiday to absolutely decorate for. But favorite holiday in general would just be Thanksgiving. Because for me, it's not about gifts. It's just like, you just show up together. You come with like a meal and drinks, and you're just there as like a gathering with your family and friends. And also because like Friendsgiving is usually tied in with Thanksgiving for me, so it's always really a great and fun time. Okay, so I totally breezed through the rest of the week. So if you have any questions, as always, just comment below and ask. Do me a favor too. I would appreciate if you guys ask me some more questions in the comments below. I will try to screenshot them as I see them and kind of add them to like a photos folder of like questions, and then I'll delete them once I'm done answering them. It just helps me kind of stay on top of questions, especially because I don't know what to talk about sometimes, and I know you guys have been enjoying the more chatty plan with me's and voiceovers, so I totally feel you on that. Like, I get that. Especially when I watch other plan with me's, I do love hearing about people's lives and just like them chatting casually, naturally, like I'm having a conversation with them. So I totally understand that. So yeah, that is the entire spread. Here are the leftover stickers. A lot of inspiration to start a sticker book giveaway like what Lauren does, because I have so much, and I have some old sticker books that I don't use anymore, so I might totally do that and just copy her. So thanks again, Lauren. But love how the spread turned out. I'm obsessed with it. I think it looks so, so pretty, and I love all the lace details and all of the like accents everywhere. It just looks so pretty. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope that you're all doing well. Please do not forget to like and subscribe, and take care of yourselves. Talk to you later. Bye.